Yo, if it weren't, Friday, January 11, 2013, I would probably be reporting something else. Because in our present time, my friend, we are living in world history. We are living in the time of writing history books all over again. Um, Everything from Egyptology to U.S. history to psychology to faith. Everything that we see now is a deception to dumb you down to the yuppie that watches MTV and cares about nothing. So let me let you know something. I think we are heading in a direction that we are going to see a mass awakening. We are living in times of biblical proportion in which you're going to be seeing people get led into slavery or people who are actually paying attention to information like this and are not going to be a part of it. You see what I mean? Like it says in the Word of God, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Are you a believer or are you not? Today's news, let's see. WND exclusive, American dollars buying ode to bin Laden. U.S. supported rebels sing praises of terrorist. This is by John Rosenthal. John Rosenthal is a European-based journalist covering European politics and uh, transatlantic security issues. He is fluent in German and French and reads altogether 5 European languages apart from his native English. He created and edited the international news translation program, the news site World Politics Review, and he has been a regular contributor to such publications as Policy Review, World Affairs, The Weekly Standard, and National Review Online. His The Jihadist Plot, The Untold Story of Al Qaeda and the Libyan Rebellion is forthcoming from Encounter Books. Follow his work at int.com or on Facebook. There's a video here that's Syrian rebels praise bin Laden, celebrate 9/11, celebrate murdering us, celebrate shooting Alex Jones, demonizing gun owners, blacking out people like Ron Paul who have nothing but good things to say. Um, Unless you're a racial person or racist, then you don't have an opinion in the politics of the United States, my friend. Unless you're a liberal, then you don't have any, you know, if you believe in God especially, you got to be crazy. You got to be absolutely killed, okay? If you believe in God and you're an American, you're red-blooded and you believe in having guns as protection and not because you're just some crazy redneck, then you need to be killed, my friend, because this is not your country anymore. Let's see, a new video has emerged showing a large crowd of supporters of the Syrian rebellion singing an apparent ode to the 9/11 attack and celebrates Osama bin Laden as America's worst nightmare. Don't give yourselves too much credit, my friend. Bin Laden is not America's worst nightmare. Barack Obama and the hard left of the Democratic Party who pose as liberals are the worst nightmare that's ever happened to the American people. Because there's nothing worse than being taken over from the inside of the most highest forms of government. I mean, I don't care who you are. Osama bin Laden, for all I know, didn't even exist. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know that. It's just a bunch of propaganda that I've seen on the television since I was in high school. Even before that, I think. I think I was in middle school when 9/11 happened, and I thought there was like an earthquake or something. I didn't know what was going on, and then they told me that the World Trade Center had been attacked. And I was too young to really understand what all that meant. But really now when I look at it, it smells to high heaven and I don't believe in anything the mainstream media tells me. Especially when I read reports that are condemning people who work for Kayani and Herbalife telling you that anything honest that you do to make a living is not worth it. I mean, talk about garbage, traitor propaganda telling you that nothing honest that you do will make you prosper in life. I mean, that is absolute garbage, man. I mean, it makes me sick to my stomach to hear people talk like that, man. I mean, you can be as disempowered and domesticated by the U.S. government as you want, but don't go ahead and tell everyone that doing honest and noble things aren't worth your time, man. I mean, that's absolute garbage, man. And you should watch your mouth and go wash your mouth out with some toilet water because that's absolute garbage that you just spewed out of your mouth. And that toilet water to just cleanse your mouth from all that garbage because that's how nasty your mouth is. I mean, ridiculous, man. Absolute propaganda just spewing out of the American people's mouths and they don't even know it. Let's see. The rebellion against the rule of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad enjoys the backing of the Obama administration. Obama, Osama, what's the difference? which recently recognized its political wing, the so-called Syrian National Coalition, as the sole legitimate representative of the Syrian people. Moreover, its numerous reports in the mainstream media are to be believed. The administration's support for the rebellion has gone beyond mere diplomatic or moral support. It includes the provision of logistical aid to rebel forces. Reuters reported in August that President Osama bin Laden had signed a secret order authorizing such support to be provided by the CIA and other American agencies. If you're a truther like me and you hate the President of the United States, but still pray for the guy, because he is a human being after all. I mean, as far as I know, he's not some reptilian from the planet Nibiru. Not as far as I know, because I don't go into Cooksville, and I just know that he's just a human being. I don't care what he is. I pray for the man. Even though he kills thousands of people, even though he's just killing people left and right, he needs to be prayed for, man. He's leading your country down a hellhole right now. You can't just let him do that. You need to pray for him, and you need to actually take some action into your community to change some stuff, man. Because I mean, it's absolutely. You're gonna regret not doing anything right now if you don't, man. You're gonna regret later that you didn't do anything now, while you had the freedom. While American support for the rebellion appears not to have included the direct provision of arms, according to reports in both the Washington Post and the New York Times, it has included the coordination of arms shipments unwritten by regional powers Qatar and Saudi Arabia. The administration has publicly admitted to providing around $50 million in non-lethal aid to Syrian opposition groups. Where do you think all you hard-working, red-blooded American patriots, where do you think the funding comes from to aid the Syrian Muslim extremists? Oh yeah, your tax dollars, my friend. So when the guy from A Bronx Tale, the little moron gangster kid goes, "The working man's a sucker, you know, all you dumbed-down gangsters out there that think that the working man's a sucker, shame on you. The working man is a real man. He knows hardship. He knows how to persevere. He knows how to be proactive. You gangster morons out there are so stupid and don't understand what being a real man is, that you think being a real man is just murdering people and boasting about it. I mean, you're pathetic. You're pathetic, man. Get out of my country right now before you run into me when it's too late, because I swear, I'm going to just shut up, man, because I mean, you don't even know. According to both the date stamp on the video and writing on a piece of paper held up on the camera, the rally documented in the footage occurred on December 14th. The Arabic writing on the paper identifies the place as Yabra, a Syrian city some 50 miles to the north of the capital Damascus. Like I said, you know, you can be a truther and go ahead and tell people the truth, and you're still going to get demonized for it. But be careful what you say about the president, man. He's still your president. You should still, in a way, kind of want to, you know, see the guy change, man. You got to hope for good things from this guy. You can't just be like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I mean, let me bring up something crazy. Jacob Volkman is a fighter in the UFC and the lightweight division. And he, after Joe Rogan, everyone knows who Joe Rogan is, man. That guy's a revolutionary, man. But he came out and he interviewed Jacob Volkman, and he asked him who he would like to fight next. And Jacob Volkman said President Obama. And he had Secret Services actually go to his house to ask him if he was going to hurt the president. And he was like, no. You know what I mean? I mean, this is the level of bizarreness we're living in, man. You can't even protest a tyrannical leader in this country, man. You can't even overthrow your own government because you just get gunned down. You know, I mean, it's ridiculous, man. I'm not even going to read the rest of this propaganda. I mean, it's not anything from WND tells you the straight up truth. But it's very hard to read when you know that the hardworking Americans are being used to fund terrorists that want you dead, and you're also paying for lazy, good-for-nothing degenerates to sit on their ass all day and collect welfare checks. It's really very sad, man. And I mean, wake up out there. Wake up, dude. You're selling out your own country. All you morons out there that hate America but live in it, I mean, shut your stupid mouths already, dude. I mean, I know that I have a lot of anger, but it's good anger. Anger is useful, and if you know how to use it, it's a dangerous weapon, man. I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, but I'm not gonna, I'm gonna use my anger to expose evil. I'm not gonna use it to to get my own gain, to personal gain, like these morons do in politics upstairs. I mean, these guys are absolutely out of their minds, man. They're absolutely demon controlled right now, and you guys need to wake up. Stop playing each other off on each other, because it's all divide and conquer, and you're all their puppets.